Greetings, my hairless vaginas. It's 0x11. And I know what you're thinking. I do. Well, I did know what you were thinking, and then I said hairless vaginas, and now that's basically all you're thinking about, which I can't blame you. But no, I know what you're thinking. I do. And it's not hairless vagina. Are you guys even listening to me right now? Because I'm barely listening to me. That's all I can think about is hairless vaginas. Anyways, you are thinking, Zero, you got some splaining to do. Which is a terrible Ricky Ricardo. Guys, seriously, I'm not talking about it anymore. I'm not. Pay attention. We're doing commentaries now. You're probably wondering where I've been for the last week and a half to 2 weeks. To which I'm going to tell you a little story about my internet. Yeah, my internet got sick. Last Tuesday I came home and I was like, oh, internet, you don't look so well. And the internet was like, yeah, man, I'm pissing blood and I shitting green. And I was like, well, that's very colorful, at least, I guess, but doesn't sound too pleasant. So I had my internet checked out, and yeah, just got fixed yesterday. Thanks, internet service provider, with your expedient stuff that you do. I don't know how they can be that slow, but they are. And what ended up happening was my modem decided to just quit on my internet. My modem's like, screw you, internet, you're on your own, buddy. My modem and my internet apparently actually chat with me like I'm a completely sane person. But yeah, so that all happened, and I wanted to post something actually last Tuesday when I came home. That's how I found my internet was down, but that never happened, so you're getting a commentary now. Yeah, that's what we're doing. But in my absence, I will tell you, they created a new game mode. Have you guys seen this thing? Yeah, and I'm not taking credit for this new game mode because one, it's freaking horrible, and two, it's freaking horrible. It's Booster City, I believe is the name of the new game mode. Have you guys played this Booster City thing? Anytime that you can pick up a second controller and kill the player on your second controller from your first controller, and you also get tactical insertions with your second controller, that's a bad idea, Infinity Ward. Are you listening? Robert Bowling, seriously. Are you listening? Tell your crew. Tell your crew. This is not a game mode that I said we should do. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And we over here at the 0x11 channel, me and my subscribers, we came up with some good stuff. And you guys didn't even listen. You're like, let's just do this infected thing. Yeah, have another one, Robert. Have another one, jerk off. So they came up with this infected game mode is what it's really called, and it's just every other match somebody gets a mob. So somebody's really good every other match. It's funny how that works, huh? Yeah, Mr. 27-0 with your secondary account going 0-27. I'm on to you. I'm on to you, little boosting bastard. Totally watching you. And they took out Drop Zone, and I know what I said about Drop Zone, guys. I do. I said some bad things. I said some hateful things, but I didn't mean it. Drop Zone, I didn't mean it. I didn't. I take it all back. I do, because I actually played Drop Zone after I complained about it and ended up actually liking it. I did. Like, eventually. It took me a while. It did. But it grew on me. Like a fungus. Which is very odd to say. But it did. It grew on me. And, I don't know. Actually, my last Drop Zone match that I ever had, I ended up getting a mob. And you might be saying, Zero. That's cool. So, obviously, you liked Drop Zone. Yeah, I did after that. Because I realized something about Drop Zone. Did you see that guy in the corner there? Don't you just want to drive to his house and just, like, punch him right in the mouth? Just once. Just punch him right in the mouth and tell him things that would hurt his feelings. That's what I want to do. Anyways, yeah, so Drop Zone ended up being alright. I ended up getting a mob, and the thing that I realized about Drop Zone is that everybody gets tunnel vision, and they think that they have to immediately run to this Drop Zone like it's a magnet. And look at me going back in that corner where that guy was. Yeah, I giggled like a schoolgirl. I probably won't stay here very long. I have a short attention span. But yeah, so what I figured out is that everybody just gets this tunnel vision to run to this drop zone that they will actually run by you because they don't pay attention. And it's actually the truth. And that's how I ended up getting the mob. They just ran straight to the drop zone. I hung around around it like a pedophile at a schoolyard and just took them down. Just took them down. Sandusky'd the shit out of them. It's a terrible joke. If you laughed at it, you're sick too. You're sicker than me for laughing at my joke. But it's the truth. And the truth hurts sometimes. Sometimes. But it does feel good to be back and talking to you guys. It also feels good to be back and playing some Call of Duty. Like, I heard some bad things while I was away about this Call of Duty, but I gotta be honest, I was on last night, and besides for the letdown of the new game mode, Infected, which is Booster City, by the way. That's really what the game mode should be called. I don't know. I had a pretty good night. I had fun. I didn't play for too long. Maybe that's the key. You got to play for a while. Like I said, I just get a little bored. I think that we need game modes that we can play legitimately, not like pretend to play and just end up boosting or getting boosted on, because that's just annoying. Getting a Pavlo that you can't call in. That's always the best. Thing I like about Pavlos, though, is that they immediately get called in for you. Like, you don't have to try to call them in. Like, once that airplane or whatever they got up in the air that's preventing the Pavlo from coming in is gone, the Pavlo automatically just gets called in. That's pretty nice. I feel like everything should be like that, but maybe that's the benefit of having a Pavlo set. I don't know. Whereas attack helicopters don't do that. But, I don't know. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about that 21-ton giant tearing shit apart? It's actually not really doing a whole lot, but I like to pretend sometimes. But as you can tell, the game mode is wrapping down, or the gameplay, I should say. And we absolutely annihilate this other team. They get so much poop right on their face, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting to watch. It's almost pornographic. I'm surprised I'm allowed to show this to you, that YouTube wouldn't flag this for pornography, because that's what this is. Just us pooping on them. Look at that, almost another kill, but it wasn't. Alright, so that's it for my commentary. It's good to be back, and I missed you guys a ton, so I will see you just in a couple more days. Keep your chins up, or something, and peace.